Happy Monday, everyone! Hello, vapors and vapies! Welcome back. Today's video is all about the new Kangertech CUPTI or CUPTI. Alright guys, yes, so today I'm looking at the new Kangertech CUPTI. Now I'm not sure if it's CUPTI or pronounced CUPTI. It's C-U-P-T-I. And I think it sounds better, CUPTI. That sounds cooler than CUPTI, but I mean, like, it's probably supposed to be CUPTI because it has that cup design in the tank. But really, this is like the knee box version 2. So I couldn't wait to open it. I got this like a couple weeks ago. If you follow me on Twitter or Snapchat, you would have seen that I've been using this for a few weeks, either 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not exactly sure when I got it because it was when I was sick, so I got it and I couldn't even use it, but I couldn't wait. So like I was dying, coughing, and trying to use this because it's the knee box version 2. It really is. And like, I love the knee box. Everybody knows it now. I still do love my knee boxes, but I definitely use this more. I'm just gonna call it the CUPTI for this video, and if I'm saying it wrong the whole video, then oh well. It's not like y'all have ever mispronounced a word and like people were calling the knee box the any box, so like it's tomato. So the CUPTI is a lot like the knee box, but they fixed a lot of the issues. So I'm gonna run down the specs of the CUPTI. I'll let you guys look at it close up. It comes in white, red, and black, and now it also comes in, oh no, do I already have a scratch on it? You guys, I think I already have a scratch on it. Oh no, okay, it's not, it's just gunk. And now it also comes in a rose color and a gold champagne color, but here it is. This is the tank. The tank is 5 mil, which is half of the knee box size, but that's because of the way the coil system is, which also helps prevent leaking. So you can only fill it to this max line, and mine's pretty low, I need to fill it up, but it holds 5 mils. Now here on the bottom you can see it does not have the caps that you have to screw anymore, so there's no filling from the bottom, which prevents the leaking, which is amazing. And also the charge port is on the bottom. I don't necessarily like that, but oh well. And then the battery doesn't have to, you don't have to screw it, you just flick the little lever right here, which I think is amazing. An amazing upgrade, because I always struggled with having to screw in the battery cap and screw in the tank cap, and it was just a mess. And so here is the battery venting area for the battery. Here is the fire button, and the screen used to be on the side of the knee box, but on the CUPTI it's up here at the top, and it's just a little screen. Here we go. Is that upside down? Yes. We have the wattage display, which it goes from 7 to 75 watts, the battery life, the ohms, and the voltage. Up top, we have the adjustable airflow up here at the top, preventing leaking, which is amazing. The knee box did not have adjustable airflow. I am so freaking happy. Here is the drip tip. It does come with another drip tip, but I like the wide bore Delrin drip tip. And here are the regulatory buttons. And to change the coil, you just unscrew this whole piece, and it comes out like the Play-Doh. It has this long stem that connects to the coil at the bottom. So this is 2 inches by 4 inches by a 1/7 of an inch. This does have an optional RBA base, and it is a TC device. So it does TC for nickel 200, nichrome, titanium, and stainless steel, as well as regular wattage or power mode. Here is the box it came in, and it opens up like this, so the CUPTI was sitting right in here, and underneath that you get the warranty card, a user's manual, you get a micro USB charger, an extra drip tip, this one is for the mouth to lung, and another coil. Here is what the coil looks like. This one is huge. Look at that. So this comes with 2 different coils for 2 different styles of vaping. You can either do the coil that is the mouth to lung or the coil that is the direct lung. These are the CL organic cotton coils, and it comes with a 0.5 for direct to lung, which is a stainless steel 316L wire, and then it also comes with a 0.5 nichrome wire coil for mouth to lung. So the usual, it does take an 18650, it has an OLED screen. The lowest atomizer resistance it can vape is 0.15, and in TC mode it goes from 200 degrees Fahrenheit to 600 degrees Fahrenheit, or 100 degrees Celsius to 300 degrees Celsius. The tank is made of Pyrex glass. The knee boxes were plastic. I never had an issue with the plastic, but people can rest at ease knowing that the new CUPTI tank is glass. And it does have a durable surface finish of zinc and aluminum alloy. So let me tell you, the very first time I set this up, I let it sit for a really long time because I didn't prime the coil, and then it was kind of flooded. That is the only time that I had dealt with flooding, was the very first time that I used it. Now it vapes great, but I do notice that when vaping it, it does take a few seconds to fire up and get the vapor from when I press the button and I'm inhaling to when I actually feel the vapor entering my lungs. The vapor production is amazing, as you can see. The flavor is delicious. I do have Pound It in here by Bonsai Vapor, my favorite flavor of all time. One thing I did notice though is that up here at the top with the menu, the regulatory buttons plus and minus, when you're looking at it, usually plus is like, you know, ahead. So I would think that this would be the plus button and this would be the minus button, but they're backwards. So that was just a little tiny confusing. Like at first I was like, when I was trying to go up, I was like, oh, that's actually going down. So they're kind of like flip-flop for like what I would be used to using on a device. That's no big deal, and it doesn't affect how the device works. I really do freaking like this. This has definitely become my go-to mod. And my knee boxes, I still love them, but they are definitely kind of second to this because this is newer and I want to try it out and it's vaping really great and it doesn't leak. I do, because I'm so used to putting my knee box on the side, I do sometimes leave this on the side and I'm like, oh, I don't have to do that. But I do, when I have left it upright, there is no leaking at all. I love it, and I want to hear from you guys what you guys think of this yourself, for any of you guys that have it, or if you want it, like if you would get this or the knee box. I know I turned a lot of people onto the knee box, and with the simple solution of just setting it on the side, there's no leaking, but this definitely is an upgrade in many areas, as I've pointed out, and I love it. I wish I had the rose color because it's kind of like a pinkish light color and it's so cute, but I did end up buying multiple knee boxes, so I'll probably be buying multiple CUPTIs as well. And as far as battery life, a lot of people ask me about the battery life of the knee box, the battery life of the CUPTI. Well, it takes an 18650 battery, so it all depends on what size that battery is, like what milliamp hour that battery is, and what your vaping pace is like. Because if you're a chain vapor, you know, you'll get a different amount of battery life versus somebody who only vapes when they would smoke, like after a meal or on a drive. So really, battery life all depends on you as a vapor. But I absolutely love mine. Clouds, biatch. And I have found myself vaping this higher than my knee boxes. Usually with a 0.5 coil on anything really, I would vape it around 30, but this is a stainless steel coil, so I do find myself vaping it around 50 to get a good vape, and it's not too hot because I leave the airflow wide open. That's usually what I prefer for any tanks or atomizer devices. This is an all-in-one, so like it's tank and a device, but I always usually have my airflow wide open, and it's just a perfect vape for me. And I do prefer this over my knee boxes simply because of all the upgrades, because the knee box, you have the main things I didn't like about the knee box: leaking, which I didn't experience often as long as I left it on the side, and then number two was having to unscrew the battery cap and unscrew the tank and fill from the bottom. I love that you don't have to do that with it. Like this, that's why I prefer this over the knee box, because it's so much easier to fill. I literally just screw off the top, fill, and then the battery, you just click, place, replace it. It's amazing, it's simpler, and thank you so much, Kangertech. They heard us, they heard our complaints, and they made it great. I'm just wondering why they didn't call it like a knee box version 2. Maybe because the knee box got such bad publicity that they didn't want to call it the knee box version 2 and they wanted to come up with a new name, but this is literally like the knee box version 2. And I don't mind the lower milliliters in the tank. I mean, obviously 10 mils is a lot more than 5, but that still lasts me a couple days versus like a full knee box that would last me probably like 4 or 5 days. But that's not a deal breaker for me at all, because 5 mils is still a lot. But I am obviously noticing that I fill it up more often, which again is no big deal for me, because the quality and the performance of this device is just so much better than the knee box. So obviously I'm using the direct to lung setup. I'm getting a lot of clouds. I've got the 0.5 coil. I've got the wide open drip tip. And if you want the mouth to lung, if you like more of a tighter draw, you would definitely use the 1.5 and the smaller drip tip. I will leave a link below to where you can get these. I believe you can get them like $55, $60 depending on where you shop. And again, let me know what you think of this, and if you want to see some sort of update. Like I said, I've already been using this for a while, so my opinion I don't think is going to change on it. I love it. I love it so much. Like it's my go-to. It's my new fave, with the knee box in like second place, but if it could be closer than second place, like this would be first and then the knee box would be like first 0.5. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to this channel for more vape videos. Check the description box below for important links like where to get my favorite things like e-liquids, mods, etc. You can follow me on almost any social media site like Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. I do have a second YouTube channel where I like to upload completely random videos, and I don't upload often, but if you want to see more of me that's not vape related, you can check out that channel. All those social media links will be below. And one more thing before you go, if vaping is something you're passionate about, please consider joining CUSA.org and learn how you can fight for your right to vape. Call your state representatives and urge them to support the Cole Bishop Amendment and HR 2058 to save vaping, because the FDA is cracking down and it sucks. So with that being said, I'm Tia Vapes, and thank you so much for watching. I used to be hashtag Team Kneebox, but now I think I'm hashtag Team CUPTI. Can we decide CUPTI or CUPTI? Can we like take a vote? Like, comment down below if you think it's CUPTI or CUPTI, and then if you see a comment that says agrees with you, just thumbs up that comment and we'll see who gets the most thumbs up.